Astrology was always something I was interested in when I was younger. A guilty pleasure of mine was to go on Google Maps and search up other planets. Looking at them just marveled me. I mean, come on. Nothing was better for a kid than to explore the arid wasteland of Venus and the red terrain of Mars. And Uranus. I'm so funny. What's kind of funny is that I still do this now. I'm pretty sure the reason why I do it is because I don't go outside. Actually, no one could go outside. Anyway, planets, along with moons, horoscopes, and other gadgets is what kept me really amazed in astrology. So moons, you know, the thing up there. Moons were probably the most least astronomical thing that I was interested in. Even though a sentence ago, I said the opposite. I think the reason why I didn't really like moons was because they weren't planets. Come on, for different planets I get to see new sky colors, and not just rock. But that's for normal moons. I was more into special moons. You'll see what I'm talking about. Blood moons, or formerly lunar eclipses. There was actually a point where blood moons used to scare me. The reason why it scared me was probably because it was red, and blood is red, and blood is scary. But when I was actually taken to go see a blood moon, I was like, wow. Just wow. And then we have solar eclipses. I never got to see them. You know, someone actually told me, hey Ian, you know that tonight there's gonna be a solar eclipse. And I said, wow, really? It's gonna be tonight? Okay, I'll see it. The problem was, I went to sleep early that night and I missed the entire solar eclipse. Apparently there's gonna be a solar eclipse next year, so keep an eye out for that one, I guess. Also, apparently in May, there was supposed to be a time where the moon, Venus, and Jupiter were supposed to align together. I actually remember trying to see it, but there were a bunch of trees obscuring my vision, so I couldn't see it. Okay, enough of moons. Let's talk about my other phase with astrology. I started taking interest in fortune telling when I was in about 5th grade. And I vividly remember one year when I was a fortune teller for a summer camp. I was telling some friends about it, and then one kid butted into our conversation and said, "That's not real." And he's right, but I was really into giving horoscopes and telling fortunes. So, in other words, who asked for your input again? Anyways, small tangent aside, Zodiacs. Zodiacs were definitely another thing that I was into when I was in the 5th grade. I remember spending hours just looking at the signs and reading horoscopes. Not really believing them, but I was happy I could read them. Also, before anyone asks, I'm an Aquarius, because I was born in February. Here's something that I heard about. Apparently, if you're born on the last day of a horoscope date, you would have that horoscope abilities and the other horoscope abilities. So that means I'm an Aquarius and a Pisces. Weird. Also, guessing zodiacs were part of my fortune-telling hobby. At that one summer camp, one girl at the camp was about 12 times better at guessing than I was doing, and almost took my job! I'm calling it a job, but I wasn't even paid in the slightest. After learning about zodiacs, you could probably guess that it didn't take long for me to discover tarot cards. Tarot cards are something I couldn't get my hands onto. Probably because people kept telling me that a magical arcana has to do with Satan. Also, I have so many questions about how tarot cards work. Why are they lined up like this? How do they work? But actually learning them wasn't what I was most interested in. I was really interested in looking at the cards and how the art looked. And sadly, my interest of tarot cards was short-lived. Astrology will always be something that has a special place in my heart. It was interesting, and learning a lot of astrology was fun. I even used it as an imaginary world. I even remember saying, quote, "I want to be a scientist space explorer." I don't even know what that means. So yeah, I actually thought that astrology was something great and interesting to learn about. Okay, you made it to the end of the video? Listen up. If you're wondering why I haven't been uploading, it's because my tablet broke. And it took 2 months to get it fixed. Don't worry, I'm not dead. Probably. I also made a Twitter while making this video. So I guess that means I should be doing the cliche of follow me on Twitter and like, comment, subscribe. Okay, bye.